In this video guide, I'm showing you my do's and my don'ts for wearing dresses, skirts, and even prom dresses in a wheelchair. So sit tight and enjoy. Hi everybody, welcome back. If you haven't seen me before, hello, my name is Jem. This is my channel Wheels No Heels. It's dedicated to making videos all about my life with a disability, helping others feel less alone. I also make videos all about disability lifestyle, so we've got like hacks and all sorts of great videos, so be sure to go and check them out if this is the first time you have seen me. So today I'm going to be doing another fashion video. I'm going to be doing a dress slash skirt video. I'm also going to be talking about evening wear, prom dresses and bridesmaid dresses because I think that would be really fun. So let's get into this and talk about my dresses. So here is one of my first dresses which I love, and I bought this from Primark. It is a synthetic material which can be problematic if you're prone to perspiring, but I love it. It's super duper light. It's almost like a little scarf dress, very sort of bohemian-y, gypsy, hippie. Yeah, hippie vibes to it. It's nipped in at the waist, so that's really flattering, and then it just comes out and it sits quite nicely. As you can see, there is a little bit of material sort of hanging around. So when you're transferring, you are going to have to take that into consideration. Now, this dress is, I love this dress. It is so much fun. It reminds me of a brand called Wheels and Doll Baby, which is a very expensive brand. And they sort of have this sort of signature pattern and look to it. I think you would call this a skater girl cut. And it is perfect. Anybody a bit worried about dresses, this is, I think, a great one. There's not too much material, so you can just sit down. If there is a bit of material flapping around, just sort of tuck it in, tuck it under your legs. That's what I find really works for me. The way it is cut as well is very flattering. It nips in at the waist, but then the way it comes out as well, just above the belly button, is really flattering. And in the evenings you can put a nice light cardi over the top of it as well. Someone asked me over on Instagram, I think it was Lizzie, hi Lizzie, what do you do when you're wearing a nice floaty dress and the wind goes up? Well, that's a good question because yes, it does happen to floaty dresses. But what I tend to do is I usually have a bag on my lap. So that works really well. Put a little clutch bag in between your legs or a handbag on your legs. That's what I would recommend. Or even if you've got something tied around your waist, like a cardigan or something, for example, sometimes the arms of the cardigan can just be heavy enough to keep the skirt down, so you're not giving anybody a chick flash. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to my maxi dresses, which I wear during the day. So I will show you a do and a don't. So I think what I'll do is I'll show you the don't first. So this dress I absolutely love, and I have worn it and been in it on Instagram, but there is so much material. It's very long. It's also a tube dress, so there is a chance that it could come down whilst one's wheeling, which is a bit cheeky. But the reason that I would say stay clear of this is because, as you can see, it's cut in a way that the material comes out. So there is a lot of material to contend with. And when you're sat in your wheelchair, the material gets baggy, if that makes any sense, and can get caught up in the wheels. Also, for some people, transferring and going to the toilet could be an issue. I just sort of work around it. Either I don't go to the toilet, or I just get some help, or I just deal with it. But yeah, if I was going out for a long day, I probably wouldn't choose to wear this dress, but it's so pretty though. So what I would suggest is something more like this. If you really want to give a maxi dress a go, because really you're not going to know unless you give it a go, is something more like this. Now I absolutely love this dress. I love it when it's warm enough to wear. This is from Lipsy. Now, the reason I would suggest something more like this is because you've got the straps, so you don't need to worry about it coming down. Good. We don't want any boobs popping out. Also, can you see, so long, can you see the material just goes straight down, so it's more tubular, I would say, like a tube of material, and that I find works much better, so you don't have all of that material flapping around on the wheels and getting caught, and it can make it easier to transfer as well. If you are going to transfer, I don't really have much shame in just sort of pulling the material up above my knees and then getting in and out of the car or wherever I'm going. But I can understand that it might not be for everybody, but I think sometimes one gets to a certain age and you're just like, oh well. I bought this maxi skirt last year and fell in love with it, but oh my gosh, it was a little bit of a mistake. Why? I hear you cry. Because again, it has a lot of material and it comes out, as I was saying with the no-go maxi dress. So all of this material flops down and gets caught under the wheels. Also, can you see that there's a lovely slit in it as well? And that slit is what causes even more material to fall down at the back of the wheels. Personally, I wouldn't go for one with a slit in it. So this is my first summer evening dress that I have worn on a couple of occasions to wedding receptions, I think, and parties, and I freaking love this dress. It is cotton, it's nice and light, it is super comfy, it's super flattering. I also love the way that it's got this high neckline but shows off my shoulders. I feel like I've got quite nice shoulders from like hauling myself around, you know, every cloud. And yeah, I just think it is so flattering. I wear this with a little blazer and some pumps. And I love it. Another reason I like it so much is because, again, it is quite straight, so there isn't loads of material to have to worry about. So if you are thinking about going to a wedding or something like that, yeah, try and go for something a bit more like this, sort of a bodycon type dress. And you know, if you are feeling a bit self-conscious about the fact that maybe you've got lumps and bumps, then always look into the correct underwear. Make sure you've had a bra fit. There are also some really good underwear, shaping Spanx, aren't they? They're called, yeah, Spanx and things like that. And if you get the right fitting underwear, the dress should look really nice on you. You will be surprised. I used to get ladies coming into the fitting room and they'd be like, no, I could never wear anything like that. Get their underwear sorted, put it on them. They look 10 years younger and 2 stone lighter. So give it a go. You will thank me for it. This dress is one that I have worn. I wore this on my hen night. I have worn this to a few wedding receptions and a few parties as well. This is from a brand called All Saints and I love it because it nips in just under the bust and you've got this lovely sort of ruching detailing, and then the material comes out, but there isn't too much material to worry about. It's the perfect height as well, and I just love this dress. I always feel really glamorous in it, I feel comfortable in it, and I feel like I'm going to have a good night in it. Do you know what I mean? You've all got those outfits in the closet where you're just like, yes, I love that outfit. It always makes me feel great and I always have a good night in that outfit. Do you know what I mean? And also the thing I do like about it is if you wanted to, you could have the no strap option as well. And yeah, I just love this dress. So this dress you may recognise from my TED talk. Now I know it looks more wintry than anything else, but I recently saw another blogger in the Fro wear a very similar dress to this in her summer remix. I'll see if I can leave it linked somewhere. And she wore a red one. So these dresses are still very current and they are so nice and easy to wear as well. There's a nice neckline, you've got the wrap detailing which makes you look a lot trimmer. If you're a bit self-conscious about your arms, there's sleeves to hide the arms. And there's a little belt as well, so it is nipped in at the waist. It's really nice and light and floaty. Again, if you are a little bit worried about the skirt flapping up, Put a little clutch bag on your lap and that will solve the problem. Okay, last off I am going to finish with the prom/bridesmaid dresses. Dun dun dun. I don't know how this is going to go. I've actually got some more bridesmaid dresses in the, I was going to say in the fridge, in the attic, so I might get those down at some point. Now this bridesmaid dress, how much fun and how gorgeous is this? I felt so pretty. I felt like a little princess in this dress. And I would say this is a much better option than a longer one because it's easier for transferring and going to the toilet and things like that. This is all boned inside. It was completely custom made for me. And then inside as well, I don't know if you can see, it's got like a bra strap here that you can clip in place. So it makes it nice and tight, so there's no way that it is going to fall down when you're wheeling, which was just amazing. Like I just felt so secure in it and I didn't feel like I was going to go anywhere. And again, it's really, really flattering because you've got the boning in it as well, but then it comes out at the waist, so it's going to hide any bits and bobs we don't particularly want to see. And then because it goes over the knee, you're not going to see any bits there either. I do understand that there is a lot of material that you have got to contend with, but if you go for a more skater girl dress, it is going to be a lot easier than a long floor length dress. But if you still want to go with it, just remember it is one night. If it gets ripped and you're not going to wear it again, who cares, as long as you have fun, right? So, but as I said, just tuck it around you, and then when you are posing for pictures, you can get all of the lovely floatiness out and look like a pretty princess. Now this dress I wore to my aunt's wedding. I was her bridesmaid. This is very flattering because it has got this extra bit of material that runs straight down. It's going to draw the eye down again, not across, so it's going to make you look longer and thinner. And also the ruching here along the bust line is really flattering as well. And it comes out at the bust, so it doesn't cling anywhere. The only thing I will say is there is a lot of material here, and that did get wrapped up in the wheels and made transferring quite difficult, but as I said, you can pull the material up and then transfer. Oh, but this is the last one, and how gorgeous is this dress? This one was custom made, and again, you have got the bodice with all of the boning and padding at the boobs as well, so it's really flattering. You've also got the secret strappage that goes around the bust, so it holds you in nice and tight. And again, we've got the boning and then it comes out. We've got this ruffling here as well, which is really flattering. And then the skirt comes down. But the length of it is shorter. It doesn't touch the floor, so it's kind of like not mid-calf, comes sort of above the ankles. But having that little extra bit of room made a bit of difference. I wore this dress for the ceremony and the speeches and the dinner. And then in the evening I changed over to my other bridesmaid dressing for dancing in the evening. But yeah, having the fact that it was shorter made a bit of difference when you were rolling in the chair, made a bit of difference. But yeah, I just sort of tucked it all in, and then again for the photos, fanned it all out. So those were my dresses. Which one did you like? What kind of dress are you going to give a go? What kind of dress works for your body shape? I'm sure lots of people would like to see in the comments, or if you've got any hacks and suggestions or ideas, of course, we would love to see. Hopefully at some point I'd like to do a jeans video, and I would like to do a swimwear video. Obviously, I don't have lots of clothes. All these things cost money to buy. I have set up a Buy Me a Coffee page, so if you would like to donate and buy me a coffee, that would be amazing. All of the money raised there all goes straight back into making great videos for you guys, goes straight back into Wheels No Heels. So I hope you appreciate my work anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and I really look forward to seeing you in my next video. Ciao!